Welcome to the Moment of Clarity podcast. I'm Nate.
I'm Jared.
I'm Jacob. Tune in as we break down the topics of life.
Just like the feeling of a house, or like the feeling of like family or feeling like you're welcome, you know. That's a really good feeling, to feel like it's okay to just like chill, you know, with family, or just like with anybody, like even like here for real, what I'm saying? Just like, rapping with y'all. It's like that brings like me joy, just because of like all of our experiences, like coming together, you know. Like that's like very enjoyable to me, you know. And I think, that's what joy is too, is like enjoyment, you know. Um, just kind of like making up in your mind that like it's okay to enjoy something even if like it seems bad, so it's like, I had a lot of like work today, and I've just been like daring to pray, kind of like, Lord, would you have me enjoy my work tomorrow? And it took me so much to like get to that point to where like I would say that, because I just didn't believe that like I could ever enjoy like a stressful work situation, or what could potentially be a stressful work situation. But like since I did that, man, it's like I've grown so much, it's like even if there's, like a big workload, I'm able to like breathe in the midst of it, and it's like here lately, it's like when I breathe, it's like I'm thinking about like, you know, the first breath to man. And like that same breath is like still going through my lungs, And so like as I'm going through that potential stressor, when like those elements of like basically coping are intermingled, it makes the situation pleasant, because it's like, dang, like even through this tough situation, like I can still like breathe like freely, you know? And it's like that almost, it's like it clears your mind, you know, um, for what's to come. Because either way, it's got to get done. The question is, how you going, like how you going to handle it? Are you going to accept it as something that could be joyful, or are you going to say, no, this is going to be stressful? Because I think that that's like what we do sometimes. We're just like, we see something, we're like, it's going to be stressful. I'm just going to be stressed, you know? And so I just think like that liberation of like creating prisons, like within, my mind or within our minds, is like, that's a pivotal point in like experiencing, joy, you know?
I think you made a key point. You said at a certain point you weren't ready yet. And I think for some people, they might not be ready yet for joy. So it's a process. What I got out of the word was it's a process getting to the point where you're actually ready to receive joy. Because yes, you can, actually bring joy to the world as well, but you also have to be able to process. It's also a process to be able to receive joy. So it's not something that just happens overnight. Like nothing in the world that is great, happens overnight. And, joy is a great thing to have. And it's part of maturing, maturing your mindset, maybe even understanding the situations that you're in. Like when you're younger, sometimes you don't realize that you're the reason that you're in the situation and it's not everybody else. Like a lot of times, when you're younger, things are going wrong and you point and you say that, well, this, they did that and they did this. But sometimes it's like, what did I do? Like always ask yourself, what did I do? And if you can generally break it down, don't analyze yourself as yourself. Analyze yourself as if you were on the other end. A lot of times that'll change your perspective.